Recently, I had a coaching client come to me and say, Eugene, please help me. I'm so overwhelmed, my plate is full and my boss just keeps giving me more and more work. I'm trying my best to persuade my colleagues to help me negotiate with my boss for higher pay or at least for less work. Nothing is working. I feel so burnt out. And in this scenario, I taught him this concept called chunking. In the concept of chunking, we can choose to either chunk up or chunk down. Let's start with chunking down. When we chunk something down, it is as if you have a huge block of chocolate and you just chunk them down until it becomes bite-sized. Very easy to chew, very easy to digest. So when your work becomes overwhelming and you cannot think of, hey, how do I collaborate with my colleagues? Then the questions you should be asking yourself, and I invite you to write this down now, is who can I talk to about this? Which specific colleague is most likely to be able to help me? When can I talk to this colleague? Would it be lunchtime today? Would it be after office hours today? How specifically can this colleague help me? Is it by shadowing? Perhaps this colleague can help me talk to the boss about this project. Maybe the colleague can sit beside me while I use this software so that the colleague can guide me through. These are all very short-term, very concrete, very practical statements we can give to ourselves. Symptoms become something more digestible and more relaxing. So this will help you avoid the feeling of burnt out at least enough for you to have breathing space to plan your next move. That is called chunking down. Let's talk about chunking up. Chunking up is the opposite of chunking down. They are not specific at all. They are very abstract, very long-term, very big picture. Here are some examples. When it comes to my client who is asking me, hey, how can I better negotiate with my boss? I ask him, what is your motivation? Why do you want to negotiate with your boss? If your mindset is simply very short-term and chunk down, it is not going to help you to give that extra boost of energy and motivation to negotiate with your boss. You're not going to push harder. You're not going to be resilient. So ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is it for my family? Perhaps I want to get higher pay and have less work so that I can spend more time with my family. I'm not asking you to say that exactly to your boss, but at least in your own mindset, you must say that to yourself so that you will never give up until the day you can work less and spend more time with your family. Or some of you might want to retire earlier. You want to grow as much wealth as possible so that at the age of 50, 60, you can do whatever you like. Perhaps it's charity, perhaps it's travel around the world, perhaps it's start a new business. Then keep focusing on that. That is called a chunk up statement. It helps you to keep thinking of long-term, big picture goal so that you will never give up persuading your colleagues. Right now, please do this exercise. Take out a piece of paper, write down all the statements that are very specific and concrete. They are chunk down statements. And then write down all your big picture long-term goals, all your why, W-H-Y. These are your chunk up statements. And together, the combination can help you become a lot more persuasive and motivated.